Hi guys! It has been a week since I have been on here. I'm actually pretty excited to be back, which is super nice. For today, we're not going to work on the antlers today because I do need to get some more focus done on our coat. It still has a lot to go. There's a lot I've got to do for it, so this seemed like a good time. And no, we are thankfully not going to be doing the tedious amount of beading on stream, mainly because, well, even though I'm getting a lot done, there is still much more that I have to do, and while I do enjoy beading, I don't think that's something you guys are going to enjoy all that much, even if we did turn it into kind of a ASMR beadwork stream for a little bit. Because just getting that much took me a couple of hours. Since I don't do pre-strung beads, I actually do everything by hand, which means it takes about 10 times as long. I personally love it. It gives me a lot to do, so yay. Instead, for today's focus, I am going to be doing both the lining trim, which I'm not really sure what the best explanation is for the lining trim. It's kind of like a yoke that goes over where my liner is on the edge just to make it look even nice and clean. And these things take a lot of time. There's a lot of layering that goes into it. You have to make sure everything is absolutely perfect when it comes to how you cut and sew it out, because something a little bit off. And when you hit one of your seams, you can really tell if it's wrong. Of course, I've got most of my lights are already put in. I've got my battery pack tucked in way up here. I don't think I'll be able to turn out the lights today due to the weather, and we can see it. But I do need to go through and make a couple of alterations. I did originally sew this part here. This is actually the inside lining for the chest that I'm on pins. Get out of my way. That when it's folded around, it creates the full frontal design. However, I'm not fully happy with where it's positioned, so I am going to be going in later on and seam ripping that. We'll worry about that later on. Mainly just because, seam ripping is also not something that's fun on stream, especially being that I've been working with velvet, so I have to do very teeny tiny stitches. So I think for now, I'm just going to start on the edges, and then once I get the edge finished, we will move on to the sleeves, because if you're able to tell in our, oopsie, I keep forgetting this thing is flipped around. In our little reference, she does have these open shoulder sleeves that go into this funky swishy pattern. I have already drafted that out once. I'm not sure where I put my little pattern at the moment, so I'll have to grab that once we hit that point. But I do still have a little bit of tweaking on it, mainly because the way the arm moves and having to keep that functional. I don't know if I'm going to make it a fully technically attached sleeve yet, or if it's just going to be its own moving piece solo from the jacket. If I do end up going with a solo piece, that means I will need to go back in here and close up the armholes, as well as clean them up just a little bit from that decision. So we'll get right into it. I'm not sure where to move you guys for today, mainly because since I'll be on a sewing machine, that means it's going to be slightly harder for me to just wiggle you guys around. I have one idea. We will test and see if the idea is going to work before I do too much moving with you guys, because I don't want to make anybody motion sick, since I know that feeling way too well. Otherwise, so what we did on the antlers last week has cured properly, thankfully. That is always one of my biggest worries when it comes to doing resin and that kind of work, because if you do anything wrong when it comes to the mix of the resin, it really shows on the work, and it makes it, you can't really fix those problems. Oh, yeah. That reminds me, I did do shopping recently for this. I had to get more beads because I was already running out. This is my 8th tube of beads because beading takes a lot. I also found these that were on sale, and I figured, why not? I might be able to use them later on. And then as something extra special, because I have this cat hoodie that I really enjoy, I wanted to add like some stars and moons, and I found this silver hollow fabric, well, vinyl. So I'm going to be cutting that out at some point and putting that onto my cat hoodie. I might do like a moon in the top head because who doesn't love Luna? It will be very fun. Until then, I still have so much to do on Xerneas that Xerneas is a primary focus. Okay, so holy heck, the deadline for UOCC is coming up. I am not 100% certain if we're going to make it, mainly because I have been working incredibly slow when it comes to our beadwork. Yes, I know, I need to pick up the pace. We will get it done, and even if we don't get it done in time for UOCC, I can always enter it in a different competition somewhere else. Sadly, KitsuneCon has since canceled, so that means we can't go and take it there like I originally wanted to last year. But I'm sure we can figure something else out. After that, my next con I'm kind of hopeful for is Daisho in November. But I don't know if this one's going to happen yet either, which is a bit sad. And okay, so it looks like this does give you guys a decent angle, though we do have my ironing board in the back, which is a little bit That's okay. It's not ugly. It is crafter's decoration. We have that craft aesthetic going on right now. Oops. Careful. Please don't fall over. This thing is so freaking picky. It does not want to move over for me at all. There. A little bit better. Ha ha ha. Now we have a decent area for sewing. I'm using my baby lock today. I did think about grabbing my runway model. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Earlier I was going to say, yeah, ending announcements. So I did get a fun package that came in from Arta Wigs. We'll be opening that up together at the end of the stream. I have already ripped off the tape because I don't want to struggle while I'm trying to talk to you guys, because I know that will distract me. But I'm super excited. It will help you guys understand the next cosplay we're going to be working on after all of this. There. Alright. Much more light. Easier to work. So then, since I am starting with the edge of the coat, I'm going to keep most of it on the mannequin. And we're just going to flump. This makes it 10 times easier on us. So, because of the way that velvet works, you don't have to worry a lot when it comes to sealing up your edges. It is such a dense weave that it doesn't pull itself apart, which is super nice. So, in order to get all of this done correctly, everything has been lined up along the bottom edge of here, where these seams will completely match. And when you flip it over, it also matches when it comes to this side too. This was a lot just to get most of this to line up, and I've been slowly going through because I do need to make some adjustments at one of these edges over here because it didn't quite line up, and I am very picky. If it doesn't line up, I do like to redo it until I get it perfect. Because yes, while our flaws are okay, if we can do something to make them better, that is always a good thing. Let's see. Got that there. Alright, so right here I feel my initial seam from when I put the fashion layer and the liner together. Over when I get over here, my actual seam is way over this way, which means I do need to pull it in by about that much. Thankfully, it looks like it's only this side that ended up being too long somehow, Not exactly certain how I manage that, because once I hold it this way, you can see that this entire curve completely matches up. So all we gotta do is make a little bit of more marking over here so that we know our edging. And then we will just be moving that seam over, doing a little bit of snipping, and it'll go from there. Thankfully, this is a pretty laid back and simple project for the day, which is really nice because I am not feeling the most energetic for anything big. Oh yeah, I wanted to put on some like side music for you guys, that way it's not so quiet. I also did learn some from I have learned from a few friends that apparently you are able to what's the word? Swear on Twitch. You just don't want to swear too much. Ooh, hi Facade! Hi Amber! I miss you guys so much. It's been too long. It sucks that we lost Kitsune, but maybe we'll all still see each other anyway. I'm gonna see quickly if I can find a like lo-fi something or other that you guys might be able to jam to. Preferably one that does not have you know, advertisements, because nobody wants those. Maybe later. Like at this rate, if we are able to keep Daisho, I'll be super happy. I think Facade said you were gonna be there. Or Bird Girl, I'm not sure if you said you would be able to go to that one yet. I hope you guys are able to, because it would be nice to see you. It's been too long in general. Ow. Too rich, safe music. Ha ha ha. Yes. Over. Like there's a witches lo-fi I listen to, but I learned that one is not Twitch safe. Oh hey, there's one that's called an Animal Crossing chill mix. We shall add that to our queue. Right click. Ha! Figured it out. Ha ha ha. No idea. Freefall is still planning on running. Oh. Yeah, I really wish I could go to Freefall this year, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it just because, you know, timing, money, all that jazz. Which will mean, no deputy. Which is kind of sad, but I'm hopeful that you guys will still have fun even if I'm not there. And, you know, hopefully, later on we can all hang out, because I miss you guys. It has been too long. There. I hit the button. I hope it starts. I actually can't hear anything either. Can you guys hear anything? It says no desktop audio. I will figure it out eventually. Got it. Lol. It even yells at me with my own chat rules. I didn't think it would do that. At least we still have some rep for our new group. Nope, don't hear anything. Okay. How does this work? Oh wait, I think I found the button. I never unmuted it. Okay. If it's too loud, they'll let me know and I can adjust it from there. Let's see. Right here. Right here. Alright, so right there is where I need to move my seam, because this guy is way too gross. This side is pretty much perfect, though I don't want to go in. Oh shoot, I just realized I'm gonna have to repress some of these seams. Well, at least that'll be fun. I get to show you guys a vintage pressing technique that I learned just for this build. Because, yeah, for some reason I fell down that rabbit hole when I was looking at velvet techniques. It's actually quite wonderful how they would do velvet materials in the past. I kind of prefer the vintage version of pressing velvets compared to the modern day using a pinboard. Mainly just because aesthetic and simplicity, I think. Like, sure, the pinboards are still quite nice, but just the teamwork and care involved in some of the vintage methods, they take my breath away. I love them so much. They're wonderful to watch, and just, they look good in general, which makes me pretty happy. Oh, oopsie, buttons. Ha ha ha. Oh, I didn't know I could look at that there. Where's that picture though, so I can show you guys what I mean? Do. I can't find that photo, but I'll at least be able to show you guys like a miniature demonstration, which I think will be even more fun because then you guys get to actually see how some of the seaming and other stuff works when it comes to this. Like it just, I don't know, I still don't know why I prefer the vintage method. Let's see, I gotta get this out. And I can repress. Like, thankfully, since I'm going to be going over the same spot here, and this part's going to get cut off, I don't have to worry too much about how the velvet pile has been crushed underneath the seam area. As normally, you are able to use steam to get that up. Sometimes, if it's not too bad of a crush, then you can just rub your finger over the top and it will slowly move the fibers back into place just from the motion. Sadly, since these guys were done with a very, very tight stitch, they are not willing to move back. Oh, Lark Dad, hello! Thanks you for following. You're working on signs today, right? How is it going? There we are. Hi! It's very good to see you. No signs. Oh, you're just dog watching today. How is the cute little guy? I should probably get this up, that way I'm not twisting my neck so far, because that is getting a little bit painful. Systems have connected. Now I'll see it up here as it shows up. Gosh, I love technology. It has gotten so much better. Right, come back here. We are almost done with this part. Thankfully, there's not so much left to do here. So this part goes pretty quickly. Snoozing? Aww, puppy sleeping. Probably had a big day, I'm guessing. There we go. Getting all that sewing done. Ugh. I actually spent the majority of my day cleaning up the desk. The resin spill from last week was extremely hard to clean up, even though I did lay out protective barriers. Yes, he did. Yay, good puppy. Come here. Come on, there we go. So close. I think I'm getting towards the knot from the look of it down here. So that means I'm at the very tail end, and then we can redo the seam. Oh yeah, I still have to plug in my sewing machine. I moved it in the foot when I sat down. At least it won't take too long. This new desk setup has been quite handy. Nope, very close. Into the trash. Alright, nice and clean. All set. Ha ha ha. Buttons, buttons, get that moved out the way. Alright, set this down. Move this. Okay, this one was set up on a very sharp angle, so I have to replicate that over here. Trying to think what the easiest way is going to be for me to mimic that, seeing as oh, that might work, actually. Nope, not really. Okay, I need scissors. Just gonna grab this little pair. And I'm going to make a very bare cut, just to get off this little triangle piece. Because if I cut too much, I won't have enough to remake the triangle. Got it? Right? Then going to put that right here. Hold that nicely. And there we go. Alright, so it's going to end. Actually, it's almost a perfect diagonal right here. Sweet. So I'm going to fold and hold. Get that to there. Alright. Just go like that. Add a little bit of an extension. Just for our technical seam allowance that was not measured initially. And I gotta be so careful. The one big thing I dislike on working with velvets is the fluff dust. As this one being made the way it is, this stuff gets everywhere and it is not easy to clean. Even with multiple passes of one of the animal fur brushes, it does not like to go away. Alright, let's see. Right here, up here, and yes. Ha, ha, ha. What's up?
Just checking what yarn I have.
Oh, what color hair do you think you're gonna give her?
I'm gonna go with orange. You think orange would work well?
I think orange will work. What hair to eye color combo are you gonna do?
Well, I know I'm gonna paint her face white, and then her outfit is a maroon, yellow. Here, I'll get the clothes.
Ooh, okay. Wonderful. Alright, now I need to get this plugged in so that we can start our stitching.
I was gonna try and salvage this, but this bow came undone, so I don't think it will. And it's been sewed, so I was kind of. I should just take it apart.
Yeah, we'll have to take it apart and remake it. That shouldn't be too bad though.
And then here, okay, let me get this pulled up real quick because I had to pop her head off. It works though.
God, they look so creepy without their heads.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, come here.
I have to buy a rebooter though. Because I can either reroute it or I can just glue the make Wes and glue it to their head. But I don't know which one I prefer to do.
No idea. Maybe see how your unkinked yarn wefts look and see if you want to just glue those down or if they look better as stabbies.
Yeah,
The rerouting. That's the word. Are you able to pass me? What is that the one? I think that cord right there. Yeah.
or the other one.
Yep, this one. This one's for the machine.
Alright, so how do you think? I don't think I'll use the bow just because it's too bright.
I think the hair looks good, but yeah, the bow does not match.
And then, you think blue eyes would match?
I think blue would be the best for her. You could even do like a mixed tonal color.
Mm-hmm. Should probably do like shaped eyeball. Just some details and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Light, please come back on. There we go. That is one bad thing. Even after we replace the outlet, it is not, yeah. Not doing so good. Alrighty, let's get this turned on. And there we go. I think I will keep on my classic foot. I need to grab that one. I think it's up here. Nope, I didn't put it up there yet. So give me just 1 second while I grab that sewing foot, and we'll be back on our way. There we go. Alright, let's lift this back up off the machine. And just to give me a little bit of extra room, slide that forward just a hint. I'm gonna tip you guys down just a little bit more so it's easier to see. So, alright, traditional foot on. I've already got black thread in. Do need to adjust this down. So I've been doing a 1.4 stitch on all of these velvet pieces. I do need to get these off.
Hey, Dylan, you know what my spray was?
I think
Oh, there it
it's...
is.
Yep, there we go, top right. Alright. That is looking good. And needle is fully centered. And then on to the stitching. If the stitching portion ends up being a bit too loud, let me know. I can always mute the mic whenever we start this part, and yeah. I just want to make sure we don't kill your eardrums, guys. Thankfully, I do think this is the quietest of most of my machines, which is one reason why I picked it. If it proves to be otherwise, then I can always make adjustments. One thing that I do miss from my old machine is that it had an automatic thread cutter, though it was a combination sewing and embroidery machine, which I super enjoyed. There we go. Ha ha ha. Not perfect, but I can always trim up the edges and just smooth everything out, which is super nice. Just to make sure we still keep our working room. Gonna move this into the corner. Oh, hello there. Beads. Alrighty. Since we've got that one all set up, and now let's see how it looks. Awesome. It lines up both sides, and then it just keeps going. So now I'll just take the pins and finish pinning this down. I think I still need to make adjustments like this on the opposite side because everything was mirror cutted. But that shouldn't be too bad. It should go pretty quickly, I hope. There we go. Awesome, the computer's holding up quite well. Woohoo! Twitch has given me a couple of scares, though I think that's mainly because I'm still used to my old computer, which did not at all, could not handle streaming in any capacity whatsoever. It would blue screen itself, and even though I understand, you know, new laptop, powerful, I still get paranoid. So I do not want to deal with any sort of tech malfunctions. I'm not very well equipped when it comes to them. You okay, dear?
Yep. Just figuring out who to prime. Yeah. Except you.
Alright, I'm going to lift this one up just a little bit more. Right, camera angle down. I do not have to super extend the arms right now. Pins. So getting into the tighter corner, I am going to do a slight pin pile up just to make sure everything lays nice and smooth, because I do not want any kinks to develop. There we go. Ow.
20 minutes.
We got them all primed?
Sweet. Decided to prime the other two because then I can at least work on them.
Good idea.
Adding to your layers.
Build up those spaces. Oops, I should probably trim that. Da-da-da. There we go. Couple more pins. I'm starting to get up more towards the top of the coat, so I may have to adjust your view in a minute. Let's see right here. Good. There we go. Oh, there we go. Nice and lined up. I think lining everything out to be quite perfect is one of my favorite things to do when I'm tinning. Let's see. I'm gonna do a couple of these. Let's see, it looks like we are a little bit off right up here somehow. Not sure how that ended up happening, so let's go down here and revisit some of our curves. Okay, right there seems fine. So we'll go up here, we'll take the top edge, and we're going to do a quick top edge follow down to the bottom. right up here next to the base of the goat. Alright, so up here, my curves are matching up quite nicely. I'm going to stick a pin in it. And just do some quick basting down to the bottom to see how everything there is lining up. There we go. Also trying to be super careful as I go through this because my hands have a little bit of paint staining. Okay, so I will have to revisit my bottom curve one more time. Totally fine. We got this. We'll figure it out even if it takes a couple of tries. Let's see, where is that one? There. So we're just gonna go through all the pins. Thankfully doing this lets me know what area needs to be fixed and improved. So that means, since I know the very end seam down there is still good, and I know up here is still good, I'll just go down this way and make some new markings on what areas need to be taken in. I think I should think it. Slow it just a little also have to be super careful during this process because inside the white ribbon is the EL wire, and if I accidentally stab that, that means the wire will likely break, and I will have to buy a new one and completely redo my entire trim. And I don't wish to do that. Because making the EL piping was, while it was fun, it was quite tedious and not something I wish to repeat at the current time. Fingers. Trying not to get stabbed 1,000 times.
Are these my paintbrushes?
Yep, those ones are yours. Almost to the bottom. And then I can go back over here and we can make in one more adjustment. So close, almost there. There we go. Oh, pretty. Let's see. Singing. Right about there.
I hate when I miss stuff.
Did you check inside the entire paint bin?
Where's the bin? Under there?
Yeah, right under there. You'll just want to move that box.
Because, like, I bought new paint. It's a big thing. I bought new paint. I haven't taken it out.
I think it should be in there, yeah. Otherwise, I'm not sure where we put it.
It's in a bag. I just don't know what in the bag to put. I hope it didn't get thrown away. But it's full of stuff.
I don't know. Did you check the bags that were out in the hallway? Let's see. Alright. We're gonna go in and seam rip this quick. Should have definitely done a basting stitch first before I went over and did my perma stitches. That's okay, we'll figure it out. I just gotta be super careful so I don't hurt the velvet. Good. I need them to be tight, not when I need to remove them. So we'll jump into the middle. Ha! Popped it. There we go.
Anything I bet you left in Dante's car?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I mean, I can wait on that stuff. I found one bag of things, so that's good.
Which bag did you find?
I had some cloth and paint holders, paint container.
Oh, okay, that one. Thankfully, he'll only be at work for a few more hours, so we'll be able to get your stuff. Gotta go check on the cows. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Got it. Oops. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to wiggle ya. That looks good. Glasses. They get so frustrating and annoying sometimes. Let's see. So since we got that split apart again, I'm going to take some of these out so we can do a good flip and stitch. I'm not going to take out too many. There we go. Feels really nice to be sitting down and actually sewing with my machine on a bigger project. I have also been doing some extra tiny work on the side just because, you know, it's difficult to stay focused on one thing at a time because ADHD brain is rough. So I've also been working on a collie jacket pattern. I did previously start a top for Ari's baddest look. I have to finish that one. I finally found where the rest of my lace went, so I can finish it. Just, you know, sitting down and actually taking the time to do it is where I am currently failing. Gotta be careful. It that would go out again. Should be good. So we're just gonna drop our stitch length back down. Alright, up we go. Grab scissors. Got it. Alright, let's see how that looks. Right there, and yep, we are lined up nicely. Oh, thank the cosplay gods. I did not want to have to do that one more time. Alright, gotta do some more pinning down again, and then we can get back to stitching. Let's see, we are right down here. Oh, first I need to trim this up. So I need scissors again. Right, snippity snip. Alright, that is very nice. We're just gonna slide on top of here and start back with our pinning. Okay, those were an hour ago. Don't have to worry about that. Just notice that little caution notification going, hey, you had some frame rates drop. I was like, oh, crap. Apparently it was an hour ago. That reminds me, how long have we been on here? Oh, come on, buttons. Click. Oh! We're already over an hour. Yay! Haven't gotten much done though, but I guess that's to be expected on a build like this. This one is going to be taking a lot of time. We'll get it done though. things to do. And even if I don't finish for UOCC, we will still keep going and just have some fun with it. Alright. These should be the last 2 pins we need to get this side done. And then we will go over to the other side. Woohoo! Very nice and clean. So we did that side, now on the side closest to me. Alright, there we go. And that got us there. Alright, now I'm ready to twist just a little bit so I can look at this area better. Ugh, lots of fabric. Big pile of black. And it's so nice and soft. So up here is the yoke, edge, whatever you want to call it. Is that my center? Yep, that is my center. Here is my side. So then I'm just gonna start going out from my center since I know this one is in the right spot. And here we go. There we are. Hi, how are ya? 'Tis good to see you. There we go. Come on, almost there. Why is there no sound? Any better? Let's see. doesn't tell me anything's going wrong. Oh, this thing is potent. Maybe this one. Ministry. No recommended changes. Is it any better now? Okay, I can hear it on my end. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Okay, that turned itself. Okay. Well, I think we should be good. I hope. But it is good to see you, Alan. I don't think that actually popped up the last time you came in here because you came in later. Yep. Okay, well, it should be good now. Alright. So we will just relax and get back to it. Alright, take a look at this quick. Make sure everything's running. Gosh, I don't want anything to go wrong. Alright, that looks good. It looks like we're still in the clear. Yep. Ow. Pins. Ow. All the time. So then, looks like I'm over by just a few inches, not too bad. Right here. There. And then, so we don't have a repeat of the other side. I'm gonna take this half and I'm gonna start up here just to check this length. Go. Okay, so that is not right. Need to make some adjustments. Oh, hello, Grandmaster. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, James! Hi! It's good to see you, darling. Didn't know you were also on Twitch. There you go. Alright, that looks much better. Oh, I think in your settings you're able to adjust how it appears, but I'm not certain. I know it let me change mine from my old cosplay username to this one. It just took a little bit to figure that out. How is your day? I don't remember you saying you had to work, so I'm assuming you were off today? There you go. And sliding on the outside. Alright, that looks much better. Oh, wow, you really got to sleep in then. Well, that's okay. It's good to have a day to relax and just chill. I know I was thinking about doing that tomorrow, but I also kind of want to get back on and do another stream tomorrow, so I may just take Monday to relax. Ow. Pins. Ouch. Well, I mean, I've completed the blood sacrifice multiple times, so hopefully the cosplay gods will let this one get finished. Let's see. Oh, so close. Playing any racing games for the day, or probably gonna wait till later tonight, James? Ooh, quick race on Project Cars 2, waiting for NASCAR race to start, and might do a race tonight. Oh, is there a race going on for NASCAR today? So they don't really keep up on that, so you are my entire news source when it comes to racing. There will be soon if the rain stops. Oh no, are they gonna get rained out? All fingers crossed that they can keep going. Let's see, alright, hit the end. So pin goes right here. Ha ha ha. Ow. Alright, Seam Ripper, best friend. And then we must rip this part. Just don't stab you. I have stabbed myself so many times on this build. It is unreal. Thankfully, they've all been minor, and I've been able to heal. I've only had one technical major cosplay accident in the last 365. Even I guess that one I wouldn't really consider major, though. Didn't leave me with any, like, permanent disabilities. Just hurt for a while. I survived. It's going quick. Edges. There we go. Got it. I really need to get a new pair of tweezers for when I'm doing this. I just constantly forget. tip anymore. There. That should be good. Finished third. Congratulations! All the applause. I wish I could put GIFs in chat, but it doesn't let me. GIF keyboards are not compatible. Gonna start up another one, or we're gonna take a break, you think? Not sure if these are the real-time races that you normally do. Doing a 7-lap sprint to see how you're liking the setup you're running real quick. Okay. I hope it works. Hope so too. Last race you felt stuck. Oh, how come? Is it just your controls not sitting right with your hands or something else? There we go. More stitches coming out. Might be the setup. It works. The car feels great, but I feel like you get more out of it. Okay. Well, all fingers crossed. I hope you're able to get it to work better. There we go. Yes. All finished. Now, fold like this. These bits go together. Thanks for the support. Your friend Steampunkery and IG is so sweet and I love her work. Right? Steampunkery is such a sweetheart. We were supposed to hang out at Kitsune again this year, but with them having to put out the announcement that they are canceling, we're thinking we all might still meet up in Green Bay just to chat, hang out, and just vibe for a weekend, which, oh my gosh, I really hope we all do, because we really need a weekend like that. Plus, right now she's working on, it was Vi from League of Legends. Oh my gosh, it's looking absolutely perfect. We're so proud of her, and God, I can't wait for that cosplay to be done. We're thinking maybe in the future all of us might do a bit of a League of Legends group. You should. We're planning to do it the same weekend that Kitsune was supposed to happen. Oops, box, you're in my way. And just, you know, meet up in Green Bay, maybe go to the boardwalk, have some fun over there, because why not? There. Great. Come here, press your foot. I need you so I can stitch. There. Like, we were also thinking about extending the offer to Riley and them because we don't know when they're planning to be up in the area. But I also know Riley wants to go over to the Dells instead, so he might not be able to go. It would be nice to see everyone though. I think it'd be just a good weekend vibe. Boardwalk is cool. Remember going there for your first kitsune in 16? I've never been to their boardwalk, and I feel like I am greatly missing out from what everyone is telling me about it. Yes. Just getting out of the house in general is really nice lately, considering, you know, most of us don't get to get out and do much. She showed me a few pictures of it from last year when she went, and it looks so nice over there. It's actually got us thinking that when we move back, we might try to move to the Green Bay area if we're able. We'll just have to wait and see what the cards have in store for us. Ooh, yay! What was the issue? Oh, your steering ratio. Okay. Sounds like it would do it. Not really big on the game type, but I trust your judgment. There we go. Alright. Let's see how that lines up. Alright, that looks pretty dang good. Oof. Alright, it has been about 2 hours. I'm going to take a quick break to grab something to drink. So I will be just 1 moment, and then we'll be all set to keep going. Alright, and we are back. I grabbed something to drink, I stretched out a little bit, feeling good and ready to keep going, so let's get this back over to a good view. There we are. Alright. So we got this laid out. I need to trim off the excess. We can pin it down, and then we are actually ready from here to stitch the entire bottom edge of the coat, because everything will be lined up and ready to go. I will have to go over it one more time after that to get the top edge along here stitched down to the lining. So that part is going to be a bit more tricky just because we only want it stitched to the lining instead of both the lining and our fashion layer. So I'm trying to know where my other scissors went. That's what I get though for not cleaning up after last time. I will find them eventually, hopefully for stream tomorrow. I just wish these ones didn't hurt your hands so much. At least they get the job done. That's all that we need right now. It's progress. All progress is good progress. Especially when it comes to cosplay. Woohoo! You got the win! Congratulations, James. Super proud of you, like always, darling. Come on. There we go. Almost. There. All set. Why, thank you and welcome back. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm actually enjoying the whole streaming thing much more than I thought I would. Like, yeah, getting started was kind of scary and I wasn't really sure what I was doing or what I was supposed to do. But it's been pleasantly nice. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to get this off the mannequin so I can get this stitched. I'll pull off the battery pack too because I don't need that on here while I'm sewing. Main reason I do keep it up here is just so I don't lose it. Because even in the bin, I somehow lose it to the bottom. And I have no idea how. There we go. And we are off the mannequin. Alright. Move our pin batch, get the mouse out of the way. Move our chat log. There. Alright, let's see. I think I'm going to start at the center back seam and then go out each separate direction. Mainly because that is the easiest way I can get everything tacked down without having too much movement. I also want to make sure these are tacked down nice and tight. We're going to be changing a lot of our stitch adjustments. All the way to the side. 7, dropping down to a 2 for my stitch length. I'm gonna get this pin out of the way. That way we can start. Oh, thank you for letting me know. Phone was about to die, so we're gonna plug in quick for a moment. Just give me a few seconds. I sadly do use both of these to keep track of what and how we're doing. There we go. Alright, and here we go. This part has me a little bit nervous because I really don't want to mess it up. Because having to re-stitch all of this, it'll take forever. So I'm probably going to go pretty slow on this part to make sure I don't make any folly. And if the machine gets a little too loud, let me know. We can always turn that off. Or at least make the regular music louder. Adjust this a little bit. It's not sticking out. There we go. How has your week been, by the way? It's been pretty calm. After we got our first shots on Wednesday, we all kind of just, the first shot really took us out, so we spent most of Thursday, Friday just resting and trying to recoup, which sucks because that does mean I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but it was also necessary to take a break and recover, because none of us want to get sick at all. So I kind of just spent that time doing cosplay pattern making, as I do want to get more into making props, so I made some foam patterns that I can use to make some weapons next. What about you? How's your week been? There we go. Stretch out. Sleep is good, work is steady and a bit tiring. Sleep schedule is all sorts messed up. Gummies or something else that help you feel more calm and content. But that's really good. I know I've tried them in the past to help out with my insomnia, and while they do mellow me out a lot, it's not really enough for me to get to sleep. And I'm really glad that they're helping you out. Like, there's a lot of different benefits to those things, as long as you're going through the right channels, of course. Thursday night with intoxication. Wow. Oof, yeah, be careful on those ones then. I know that's how I get. I get really, my anxiety and paranoia just go even higher than they already are. So, like, I don't do it very often. It's only, like, if I haven't slept for, like, 2-3 days and I really need to get some good rest. There we go. Yes. Gonna take these when you need them. Thoughts were more clear. It felt okay. I mean, the thinking part's good, but yeah, they are much better in moderation than, you know, doing them a lot. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Slide out of the way. Oh, much happy. I'm so happy that we got this bigger desk over here. And this thing has been a lifesaver. Plus, having separate spaces to work on everything, like not having to worry about my sewing stuff being on my computer desk, has been so nice. Mentioned Delta 8 is alternative. Yeah, I know those ones. Ow. There we go. Also, there's just a lot of research that goes behind them too, which is very interesting to read. Actually, back where we used to live, there was a couple of farms in the area who would, you know, farm the stuff specifically for gummies, which was a pretty cool thing to learn about. nice and smooth.
Every Clara computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, now let's swivel just a little bit on this curve so it'll stay smooth. There we go. There we go. Getting close to the end on this side. So happy. That one too. Tap these down. Just a little bit. Closer to the fence. Maybe be a little bit more careful. There we go. Slide here. There we go. Alright. First side is all tacked. Close. That is pretty darn smooth. I'm really liking how this is turning out though. Alright, so the second side, we start over here. Turn up this. Another win! Woohoo! Right? Like this one is coming together quite beautifully and I'm really proud of it. I just have to make sure I keep going and I get to that ending. Alright, scoot this over. stuff. Alright, let's see. How do I want to get this part done? Can't do it like that, but I can probably go that way. Which means everything gets piled into the lab. Doesn't get to be too late. You'll be ready for your 4-hour race, or you'll just make it 3 hours. Okay. Gosh. Being able to do those with such patience, wow. Like, I get this stuff has its own patience, but I don't think I could sit and just do it, like, driving like that for so long. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna drop this level down to 0, since we're on the other side now. You know you're crazy. That's alright, we wouldn't have you any other way though. Lift this up. I'm gonna move the pins over here so I can have easier access. Oh, I almost forgot because like I keep forgetting to remind people about it. Don't forget, stick to the end because we do have a wonderful package from Arda that we'll be opening, and this is going to be our fun way to announce the next cosplay build we're taking on once Xerneas is completely finished. Here we go. And I've got to be super careful since I'm over here because I don't want to accidentally adjust the dial. But you can stay. Woohoo! I just keep making sure because I know some people have to pop in and out, which is alright. I understand that. I apparently don't pick the best times to do live streams, but we're still we're still figuring out our schedule, so I've got time to nail it down. There we go. Like currently it seems I'll at least be doing it on Saturdays a lot. And then I don't know what other day I'm going to be adding in yet, and we'll slowly build from there. Because while I do craft daily, I don't believe all of it is exactly stream worthy. Oh, of course, I take a page from some friends' books and do one of those 24-hour charity streams where we just try to make an entire costume in 24 hours. Which, that would actually be kind of fun, so I may look into doing one. We'll just have to pick a character for it. Let's see. Should probably slide some of this bulk through the neck now. That way we don't get stuff. And there it goes. Are you okay? I can fix it. Just gotta be. There we go. Make sure the wire stays out of the way in particular because I do not want to have to redo any form of wiring. There we go. Getting so close. Ow. Stabbed. Aha. Alright, looks like we got the second half done. Well, almost done. I still have a little bit to go on it, so I'm just checking how it lines up, making sure all of my stitches have been nice and laid down, and they are looking pretty good. Everything is very smooth. It's right up on the edge how we want it. You don't see the lining underneath in the edges, which is really good. So we just have a bit more to go, and then this entire part will be finished. Alright. Gotta slide you back into the machine. Oh wow. Feels so soft though, I love it. I'm gonna be so excited when this is done, you guys. Again, make sure everything is sitting how I want it to. Oh, why aren't you charging? Okay. Bring these back. Come on. There we go. I think I want this one closer to the edge just so I get a very seamless look. There we go. there looks good. Scoot those over. Give ourselves some extra room. Ugh. I remember to start straining the drinks. Alright. It looks good. I feel confident. So we are going to stitch. Would I be able to go the other way? I think so. Just gotta be careful. Yeah, I think I can do it. So then pile. Ha ha ha. Oops. Sorry guys. Did not mean to bump you that hard. Alright. This all the way to 7. Since you're stitching from the opposite side again. Bury the needle. Pull our pin. And good to go. Oops. Lost my drink. At least I had the cap on. Nothing got spilled on. Oh no, oh no, my bobbin ran out at some point. Alright, how far back did it run out? Oh hey, not too bad. We only ran out a couple of moments ago. So that is really good. That means it'll be a very quick wind up. Finish off that part and then plan what to do next. least winding bobbins doesn't take too long. Alright, looks like we're good. Thank you guys. Oops. Ooh. I'm not very good at camera positions yet. That's okay. We're slowly getting better. God, I love the automatic threader. This thing is amazing. It has saved my eyes on so many occasions. Where was it? Right here? Yep, right here. I'm just gonna go up a little bit. I'll just come right back down. There we go. Right, snip both of those. Actually, let us do. Alright, mannequin, I don't need you. You're gonna stay right there for a minute. Alrighty. So, I'm not wearing my heels. This a little bit. Ha ha ha. I'm not wearing my heels, of course, right now because, honestly, I just don't want to put them on. They're a little bit of a pain. But, here is how our coat is looking so far. You can already see, like, on the edges, because of adding trim, it does look much more pro. It just looks really nice at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. Plus, it is like super flowy, and even the ear wire is really nice. It adds extra dimension. So, like, my scallops along the side hold their shape even better. The bust, of course, needs to have a little bit of adjusting, especially on this side here where I already started to test how I want the inner lining to go. I don't have it fully pinned out yet how I need it. This side looks much better compared to the other side. It's a bit of the smoother lines, everything looks nicer. All in all, turning out pretty good. I have a decent range of motion in this thing, which is super heckin' important. And I'm hopeful that I can keep this range of motion. I do, of course, need to figure out if I'm going to be adding my sleeves on as full sleeves, or if I'm just gonna do them as like shoulder pieces or arm pieces, I guess is a better word for it. Back on the mat, please. So we are almost at 3, and that is usually where I'm going to be stopping things. Here. Oh hey, actually just noticed we are matching today with the cosplay. Ha ha ha. Thank you. I really like how it looks. I'm probably gonna do more of my beadwork during the week, just so I can get that out of the way, get it done, and then hopefully next Saturday when I stream again, we can attach the beadwork to the bodice. I also still do have to, oh, I have an audio issue? What's it doing? Hello, thingy. Well, let me click. Any better? I hope. Oh. Tech issues are not my forte. I pin this up just so it's not dragging on the ground. Come on, there we go. Let's pull up comparison quick. Click. And oh, it's making a clicking noise? Huh. I'm actually not sure how to fix that one, sadly. Earlier it wasn't making noise, now it's making a clicking noise. Any better? Or is it just a little bit too quiet? I'll have to go with it for now. Yeah, so short. Now it is shorter than I am. So, probably next piece is, of course, we're going to work on well, off camera I'm going to do more bleeding, because that seems very slow, very tedious work. Don't think you guys want to watch that for like 12 hours on end. Seems like there might be your camera trends. I don't know if I'm wanting to zoom camera. Annoying. Oh, wait, maybe it's this? Come on. No, not the fan, because it's still making that weird thingy. Ugh. But also, like, in our reference, it does show the collar piece. I haven't started on that one yet because, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the collar. I have to figure that one out still, and I don't know what's going to be the best way to tackle it. The arms, where did it go? The arms, I do have a basic pattern piece set out already that I've been working on, and it does seem like it's going to work out the best of every option that I've gone through. It has the best fit and the best look. Let's find where I put it. Nope, it's not there. Sadly, I have been moving a lot of stuff around. Once I find it, I'll just post a picture of it on our Instagram for you guys to see. And then turn up the mic. Okay. So I think we'll leave this at that for now, and then the fun announcement that I've been waiting for / unpackaging. Alright, move out the way. It is time for the chair to come back, because we like chairs. Oh. Here's the box. So, I was recently able to order some stuff from Arta Wigs. Not that we have too many wigs as it is. But this is one that I've been really excited for. I've wanted to make her for, heck, ever since I saw the original anime. And and I wanted to start it a couple years back, but time, then money, and then just every manner of thing ended up stopping us from doing it. Somehow, even though this year has still been quite hectic, it's calm enough that I'm getting more work done, so we decided to get the wig so I can start on this one. Because we are getting a Venus in olive and a matching hair bun to go with it. Those of you who know me probably already understand that this is for Pluto. I've already been working on the 3D model of her staff. It is near completion. I'm going to be sending that to get 3D printed with our launch lab partners. And I'm just super excited. The color is perfect. I've been waiting to do this one for so long. We've already got some basics planned on how we're going to be doing her earrings and all of her accessories. I just have to finalize how we're planning on doing the fuku. And then from there, we'll pretty much be ready to get her started. Buttons. Right. That's really all I can think of off the top of my head for how we've been doing today. I just really want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate when you guys come out and watch what we're doing and chat with me while we're on stream and I'm just faffing and making stuff because, well, I love making stuff and being able to share more of my creation process with you guys really makes me feel great and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So we're gonna head out and I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. See you later, darlings.